Good morning, folks. Mike Mars. It's about 6:15 in the morning, kind of cool. So I'm sure the same crap is going on that was going on yesterday. I seen a article in the online Tribune or whatever. Most dangerous neighborhood in United States. It's at the United Center. That's where the Bulls basketball team is. That's where Michael Jordan used to make $1 million a game, or $10 million a game, or whatever. And other basketball players on the team make big money. There's no such thing in this country as taking care of your own. Of the owners of the basketball team to clean up the neighborhood. They cleaned it up somewhat, but this just came out, and this is still the worst neighborhood in the United States. I'm not surprised. I've been there. Once you go off the beaten path, if you know what you're looking for, it's a place not even people that live there want to live there, but they can't get out. So anyway, I made a good morning video. It was way too long. I gotta keep this way a lot shorter. You know, let me show you here. I gotta talk about this. You see this? This is daily plastic. Where I live, we have no recycle, so that's going into the landfill. The next town has recycling, but this town don't. We'll be lucky if it goes into recycling. That stuff might end up floating in the ocean in one of those huge 100 square mile, 10 square mile floating garbage islands. Turtles are going to be eating this, getting plastic stuck in their throat. You know, in the middle of the ocean, gotta nibble on something. So why not nibble on some of this trash? They don't know it's going to kill them. Nobody really cares about that. Nobody's talking about nuclear depository subject. Want the cake, you need it too. We want the nuclear energy, but we don't want to deal with the waste product from nuclear energy. The waste product, before it neutralizes, have a shelf life of like 100 million half years. The shelf life is 100 million half years, or something like that. So that's half the life. So it's actually 200 million. They try to lower the number with a ABC vocabulary. So nobody knows what they're doing. They just stockpile at some point in time. this is going to come to roost. Oh, there's so much that the churches are not taking issue with. Moral issues. These are all moral issues. These are man to man, nation to nation. These are issues that we have to resolve. Well, the oil and the tax issue. Wait till China becomes unionized. Boy, the United States is just going to be a whipping boy. The greed of the American dollar. Now the Chinese want some greed of the dollar. And the Chinese needs tax from gasoline to support their own monstrosity. What are they going to do? Make energy efficient vehicle? Less tax, less revenue, less dollar? Less dollar so you can buy the American dollar? Nobody, with all the professors, all the education in Springfield, the state of capital of Illinois, Washington, D.C., it's all one way. Where does the education, these educated people, where did this education go? You know, one brief other subject I just want to mention. All these people in charge, you got somebody that goes through welfare. I think I mentioned this earlier. Goes through welfare, or goes through unemployment, or goes through foreclosure, what have you. These people, us people, have a good idea of the pain and suffering and what's wrong and what is going on, this and that. But the people making decisions don't give a shit. They never experience this bullshit. They have no conception on what they're talking about. So this is a major issue. And you know what? So you find one politician who knows what he's talking about, who knows what it's like to lose a house, knows what it's like to be broke, knows what it's like to go into a second-hand store to buy second-hand clothing. Well, that's one. In Washington, D.C., if that's one senator, you got 99 other senators you got to convince. How are you going to convince 99 other people shit stinks? Piss goes downhill. Well, they all know piss goes downhill, but they don't know shit stinks. The bear shit in the woods, you know what I mean, type of thing. So, but that would be a start. And maybe another 100 years, if this world or country lasts that long, there may be 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm sure the Jews are happy for Christian terrorism, because if the Christians government of the United States and England did not kick the Palestinians out of their houses, out of their land, then Israel would not be where it is today. So no matter what happens, the Jews like the Christians. We serve the function. I mean, the American Indians don't like the Christians. And Palestinians really don't like the Christians. And the Palestinians being Muslims. Well, see, I'm putting a name on it. We got to get back to the Dalai Lama kindness. But how after this thing with the Israel and Palestinians, who's going to show kindness? Is Israel going to give back the land that Americans took from the Palestinians? Well, that would be kind, if you ask me. That seems pretty kind to me. Is that a start of kindness? Or what are they going to do? Throw them a 7-Eleven? Or throw them a chuck wagon? And say, oh yeah, this is all the kindness you need. Take it or leave it. Folks, we gotta deal with these issues before these issues destroy us as human beings. I got no need to just like somebody in another country, another land, just because the other person is who they are, what they are. Don't screw with me, and I won't screw with you. We all can live together. See, this tape is getting too long. Alright, folks. Let me see if this is going to work. Alright, see ya.